Alright, I didn't go far. I was just saving here. I got an insane save. Oh wait, that thing.
To Brianna's style I prefer. Touched by something from deep down in the mud where there's no light. The endless womb and the cold, dead grave. Both the same.
But Brianna's effigies let her reach into the mind, into the heart. Wouldn't you be afraid she'd influence your dreams? Like she's going to do to the Sisters of the
What
Abbey?
the fuck?
That's part of the thrill, sister. I can't wait for the month of nets. Fresh picked is so much better than dried.
No, you hide it.
Come on, don't be.
So you're back?
I'll find you.
I'll be dead.
Stay in your boring little... See what I can...
You know, just... Don't look at me, I'm hideous.
There's a quality to Brianna's style I prefer. Touched by something from deep down in the mud where there's no light. The endless womb and the cold, dead grave. Both the same.
But Brianna's effigies let her reach into the mind, into the heart. Wouldn't you be afraid she'd influence your dreams? She's going to do to the Sisters of the Abbey?
That's part of the thrill, sister.
Is someone there?
Didn't imagine that.
I won't let you escape.
Shh.
No use hiding.
The blood flies need some fresh meat, and they're gonna get it.
It's the perfect crime.
What?
I came back from the bathroom, what?
It's the perfect
Blue
crime.
glowy stuff.
Come on.
What?
You missed out on me being...
This looks important. I wonder what it does.
You missed out on me being the perfect
If I can
mastermind.
sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless.
HNN, I love Corvo's voice. So what did happen?
Okay, it all started when I knocked this girl out. And then these two came to look after her, and I knocked out from above. Like, jumped like this, I knocked them out, and then I blinked back up here 4 consecutive times without a fail. You came back on the 5th.
So this could be tampered with. Ashworth could be cut off
Nice.
from the void entirely. No more witchcraft.
She's going to be cross.
I only had a bit of a peek. Brianna was busy with something elaborate just before Delilah came to Karnaca. I wanted to know what it was.
I'm teasing, Tamina. I read it too. Do you think Delilah really could have done that? I've heard the same stories about Paolo the Howler.
What you've heard about Paolo is not the same. He's a street orphan, full of tricks. But I have faith Delilah could do such a thing.
Coming back, it doesn't seem possible. That's all.
My dear Orlando, some people see doors where you and I only see walls.
I won't disturb their tea time.
I remember how putting your hair up that way drove you mad, and how glad you were to take it down.
How sweet.
God, I'm so afraid of everything I have to keep saving.
I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right.
Won't affect things.
No. He continued to take her with the lenses. Thicker, thinner, more opaque. It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop, but Jendash finished some time ago. The rest is up to me, learning to use the machine. A tricky thing, touching the void through such a device.
Blood and biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Will you visit soon?
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And there's the matter of my own project. I grow more excited with each brushstroke. When I come to Karnaca, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay tight as a boiled owl.
I look forward to it.
For now, I need your eyes on the Duke. At least until we have the sisters under control. There's no one else I trust. I'll reach out to you again on the morrow. Farewell.
Goodbye, Delilah, my empress.
How do we take her down? Okay, she has a dog.
What in the world? It seems rather rude to die.
She has 2 dogs.
Living with.
I have a lot of bullets for the dogs.
When I killed you, the little...
Oh, my desire!
This is the last place you should have come. I'll flay the skin off your skull.
Come on.
Old bones. We'll bury you beneath a cypress on the night of the new moon. Tendrils of my passion. Don't kill him, Brianna. I want to hold the...
Well, she's tough.
Can you stop bullets? This explains why the woman... You'll have to be faster than that. Doubt.
How am I supposed to get rid of her if I can hold her? Maybe I need to like catch her off guard or something.
A corpse? Wood down.
I won't let him escape. This is the last place you should have come.
Lilith.
You're safe over there.
Kill me, and you won't either.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
I guess you can only steal the thing without facing her.
Silver bullets for the likes of you.
When I've killed you, your little girl will be lost for...
Oh, my blood dryer. Swallow in blood. Hide.
Just don't blink.
In a jar. You've learned
Towards.
sorcery over your long years. I know you'll hear something.
Looks like Kira and Jindosh made these alternate lenses for Ashworth's device. Now I can use them to sabotage it.
Oh, so I sabotage the thing, that's my non-lethal. Okay. It's fair. Goodbye, Delilah. Okay, which direction?
Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the void. All that's left to do is hit the switch, and Ashworth should be powerless.
What will I do now? I'm ruined. Feeling the things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had. Please, no. Leave me be. I'm no threat to you now. To anyone. That's it. I'm done. That's it.
Really? Wait.
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Royal Protector. I see you there, back in the city that spawned you.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
This is only the start. You've pissed all over everything, but you'll pay for it.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, Corvo Atano.
I wonder, if you didn't have hate, Delilah, what would you have?
Maybe it was better to just kill her, honestly. It should be safe to walk around now, right? Jesus Christ. Are they dead? Oh, unconscious. That's fine.
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered, finding a new life.
I had to go give my baby sister to mom. What I miss.
A lot.
Who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
I'll show you what you missed briefly.
Why did that painting look like Billy?
It's Billy. Because Delilah basically pins everyone she's cursed. Like, she hates and cursed. Okay, so I tempered with the oracular. And
so all of her work is bent art?
Basically. And we severed her connection to the void, so
Leave me be.
she's not a witch anymore.
Leave me alone. You've ruined me. Leave me alone. You've ruined me.
Oh, so you stole the lens without fighting her?
Well, she was chasing me, but I just ignored her and lost her. Eventually she didn't find me, and when you put in the lens, you trigger a special cutscene.
Let me
Who I
guess.
think it was.
That's him. Who's that?
Where should he go?
That was so dangerous.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Megan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
So many detections, oh my god. His face is no longer bloody either. Because low chaos, I guess.
Three years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back-alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale. Beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
This mission we need to choose the Overseers or the Howlers, and I honestly don't know what to choose.
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me?
People keep needing me for stuff.
Worse, from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
Dad asked me to help sort his receipts so he could take them to his accountant later.
Okay, well, if you need to help, you need to help.
Take care of herself. Listen to me. Megan is out in the city, but I'll explain.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton
I'll
lived
be
in a
watching
bunker
still since
kept
he let me
secure
do
by
it
a
in my
fancy
room.
lock made
Alright.
by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Howlo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy. They'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reach beyond others.
Oh.
Ready now?
Let's go.
I'll get you as close as I can.
I still don't know who to go with.
Hey, the Dust District.
Yep.
I didn't know Aramis Stilton. Who was he?
Loyal to the old Duke. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Worked his way up from nothing to a fortified mansion. But the new Duke spends money so fast, the mine crews work all day and all night. The district's in ruins. The dust drives out anyone except the most desperate.
The Duke of Serkonos has made a mess of things. His father was a good man.
True, but the new Duke's misery has only been possible with Dunwall's support. In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District. Maybe Stilton's still in there, or maybe he's dead. Once you reach the Dust District, she'll tell you more. I'll wait here with the skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne. And I don't see you or me beating a path to the Crone's hand, or up to the temporary stronghold the Abbey's got set up.
Arthur, won't you marry me? 12 weeks I have been at sea, chasing monsters and... weeks I have been at sea.
Someone there?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Let him escape! You won't get away! Wait for my signal!
I'll be right there!
You aren't going anywhere!
Shit.
It wasn't the voice that happened!
At your command! You're surrounded! No, you...
Wait, this is...
Okay, let's do it calmly.
Why did you... This can't be... Wait, how did you do that?
Wait, this isn't...
What the... He won't go far! He's wounded!
Kneel down to your betters!
He can't have gone far.
Where's...
I know you're here somewhere. Dust storm coming.
Oh god.
Won't just leave the district, and the Howlers can't. Paolo has a price on Byrne's head, and the Vice Overseer effectively wants the same thing. Hello, Lord Protect. I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you'd worked out a plan.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage, and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them, and bring him to the other.
Got anything else?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that. When the Duke falls, one of these groups could own Karnaca. Better get to know them now.
Rest easy, Theodanis. You were a good man.
The Overseers will have a much worse fate than the Howlers for the other enemy.
I'm not sure why Stilton's house needs
That's
to be
what
shut
I
tight
think.
like this. But what do you think? Can you crack it?
Give me a minute.
Durante knows how to get in here. Paolo had him feeding old Stilton or watching him. I was gonna pay him off for the secret, but Durante got beaten down by the Overseers and taken away.
I don't even understand what this is. I don't see any seams.
Jimmy's sister says it's a gimmick, like he weren't a real locksmith who made it.
No, this was built by Karen Jindosh. Scary smart. He's the one who made the clockwork soldiers for the Duke.
So can you open it? Or maybe just solve it?
No, I can't do either. It's a lock designed by a man who creates machines that kill people. You can keep your money, I'm not touching it.
Never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go.
We're playing dice tonight. Are you in?
Nah, not this time.
A finch is a kind of bird. Let me see the riddle.
It's fine.
Finch on the left, Naxio is diamond. I'd need more time to figure out the rest.
Yeah. Question is, I don't like the overseers and I don't like the howlers. Oh god.
The gangs were at each other's throats even when I was young. But now it's against the Abbey.
You know what? Let's be careful, but we'll try to do both and see which one looks better. Like we'll do 2 separate saves. We will start with the... Oh, those are the howlers. Well, the overseer outpost is farther, so we'll do it later. that's... What are you? Nest keeper. Oops.
See.
Where? Okay.
I don't see how you can help the miners.
It's all connected to it. Once the Abbey's off our backs, I'll make it too expensive for the Duke to run the mines. The workers stop digging, the Duke will see that mines producing at half speed are more profitable than mines producing nothing.
For better working conditions and less dust in the streets, we'd be happy to up our payments.
There's a way to satisfy everybody. First, in this district, then across the city.
He looks
The
like a
people who work
mafia
the
owner.
mines have more power than they know.
Thank you, Paolo.
I can't even look up the riddle because the names and heirlooms are placed differently each game.
Yeah, the first Dishonored has the same combination as the second one doesn't.
Alright, I'm stepping away for a moment. Don't drink all the rum while I'm gone.
I just wanna take a screenshot to look at it myself.
I'm already too much outside, but I can do it.
What are you out there thinking, Vice Overseer Byrne? Let's see what our friend looks like.
Friend? Oh. Oh no.
What's going on the boat?
Look at this guy, out of his mind.
That blood flies in the soup. You guys see that, right?
Someone's going to be in a lot of pain tomorrow.
Blood flies crawling all over the soup, just lapping it up.
You're almost there. Maybe you need just a little bit more.
I kind of want to kill him right now. Oh shit, he's coming. Well, I forgot he does that.
You Paris! No use running! Paolo, someone's here. Find him. Oh shit!
I bet this one's carrying.
Maybe there's a way to reach him.
Anyone need someone there?
I definitely heard something. Serves you right for mine.
Looking for mine.
I'll cut you in half. No. I was going to do so much.
You shouldn't have wandered outside without bodyguards, my lord.
Come on, think you look
Will
tough?
look great in my
Hide your
collection.
face.
Oh, fuck.
You finally know your place.
Okay. That didn't work as expected. Something went terribly wrong. As soon as I get his body though, I'll get you a screenshot.
Alright, I'm stepping away for a moment. Don't drink all the rum. Give us what you got.
Anywhere.
Slip.
Someone! Anyone! That's your right.
Vera.
I'm not in the mood. Go yourself.
You can't hide from us.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Don't alert your friends. Okay, let's see if it works.
Those lines were a good job. Stilton made sure it did. No one got fired for being injured.
Yeah, so they say. The mining office never makes me bad. The family committee makes sure those losses never got too real.
One side, and out the other. And that's exactly what Mom Stilton just.
But I said I'll give you a screenshot. Here, take a screenshot.
Thanks.
Oh god, what was that?
Shit!
Friend or foe?
Good riddance. It's over then. With Paulo down, the Howlers are finished.
That's the last time I give my coin to the Abbey.
The Vice Overseer has ordered that we're to tolerate you. Beyond that, I make no promise. Someone there.
Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful overseers in good standing, no trial is required. For theft of food, for hindering a sworn overseer of the Abbey in his duties.
What's the matter? What's going on here?
Death.
Saw something?
I'll help you,
What's
sir.
going on?
Strictures!
Come
on, I can't stay here forever.
No use running!
Run.
Come back here!
Heh.
At last, someone's brought down the cursed leader of the Howlers.
Taken off the board.
By the strictures, it's done. The Howlers are finished.
I fucked their
will
shit
be
up.
strong. You're doing good work here. Rest assured, you have our attention.
Oh my god, they're giving me a headache.
Wherever you are. Hello?
Look at the chisel.
With that thug out of action, the Howlers will scatter.
Doggo doggo.
Yeah.
If Paolo is really finished, we have our adherence to the strictures to thank.
Okay, shh.
Nothing more.
Ifo? Where is it? Oh. Is this another floor above? Is there more stairs? No. Oh.
I didn't see the one coming through the window. She was quick.
The Howlers are cowards, brother. But we accounted for 6 of them.
I'm glad it's you in the end. If I have to go, it warms my spirit to spend my last minutes with a true friend.
You honor me. I wish there was another way, but it's a gut wound, as bad as any I've seen. Better this than a day or 2 of agony.
Then I go, and I keep the strictures close to my heart. May there be no discord in my spirit.
Goodbye, Overseer. Fade from this world.
Well. Wait, what? You aren't mad, right?
Curse those harlot bastards and their black-souled boss. Heathen or no, you have done us a good deed. And for that, we are all grateful. It is better to live a life of silence than unleash a stream of untruth. Huh?
By the White Cliff, someone's put a stop to Paolo's twisted agenda.
This is unexpected. You're welcome. Do you have any idea the good you've done? With Paolo out of the way, I've got big plans for Karnaca.
I've heard about you and your ambitions, Vice Overseer Byrne, but for me, this was a means to an end. Does the Abbey remember its friends?
Yes, we do. And our enemies. What is it you want?
I need to get into Aramis Stilton's home.
Now that's a curious thing to want. There's something very wrong with Stilton's house. It's actually a great concern to me.
I need to know what happened there. Help me and you'll benefit again.
Thanks to the Duke, we've lost our proper place here in Karnaca. And we've been fighting just to hold the streets against the heretic Paolo. But you shut him down for me. And for that, I'll give you what you want.
I'm listening.
Interrogating one of the Howlers, we learned that some of them knew how to open up the Jindosh lock-ins who went to Aramis Stilton's home. Probably just Paolo and a trusted few. What you're looking for is probably connected to why the Duke had Karen Jindosh seal up Stilton's home.
All right then. This might be the most worthwhile visit I've ever paid to the Abbey. I'll remember your help, Vice Overseer Byrne.
As will I, my masked friend. Take our friend here away. I hope you find what you're looking for. I am so close to something grand here in Karnaca. Call it an experiment. With only a few moves, I could be inside the Duke's palace, running all of Serkonos. Imagine that. One of the Isles, in full alignment with the 7 strictures.
It's not something you could know, but in my time I've been in the company of many members of your order, including 2 High Overseers. Some were good men, some were not. So forgive me if I hesitate to fully embrace that thought.
Careful what you say. The Abbey has a long memory. I assure you, if I get influence over this country, I will find a way to serve the Empire and the Abbey. Which is much more than you can say for Duke Luca Bell. But go in peace. For now.
Okay. Did you get anything for now?
Not yet, still deconstructing it and half paying attention to you.
Three years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron.
Where are Valton and Dabokva?
Dabovka? What? They're not in the... They're not part of this.
What am I worrying about making?
I need to know why Delilah...
Ready now?
Let's go.
I'll get you as close as I can.
What's that?
One turned so hyper-vigilant. The code might be different this time around.
I didn't know Aramis Stilton. Who was he?
Finally make it once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with the skiff. Take you back.
Okay, I relatively know what to do here.
Huh? So he says, keep the weapons. Squads patrol through the dust.
I get stuck out of here. I'm tired of cleaning silver. Dust out of my ears.
Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbeys. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade.
Dust storm coming.
I've been doing reconnaissance. When the Duke falls, one of these groups could own Karnak.
This is the Duke of Sarkar. I'm told that people are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. Yes, war is expensive. You may not be aware that our silver mines are on.
The gangs were at each other's throats even when I was young. But now it's against the Abbey.
Years ago, the mines were a good job. Stilton. Made sure of it. No one could fire for being injured.
Yeah, so they say.
Not this time.
This path is barred.
There we go.
I can't believe this. I've lived in this district for most of my life.
If you believe this to be an inconvenience, weigh it against losing your life to one of the Howlers. Now go. Don't mess with the Abbey. Stay in the neutral territory.
That's the last
Want to
time I
help
made
us?
my coin.
Go put that sword in a Howler's skull.
He's made a dog's breakfast of the whole thing. But who's got to clean it up? Me. Of course. As always.
Okay, so we're going that route, huh? Oh, that's going to be so annoying.
Who's running around over there? Won't change anything. Is someone
Anyone
there?
here? Show yourself.
Who is
What's going on?
One of us is down. Gonna pay for his death.
By the stars. I wonder who that...
Isn't he the man on the phone? Anybody? Don't
What?
Hello? Search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Will topple soon.
Who's there? You're being quiet?
Brothers, get ready! Creature of the void! For the Abbey!
The hound. What was that? What's going on? Did you?
I was so close. Oh goodness, I was so awfully close to glory. Maybe I should try to be a little more stealthy.
No one got fired for being injured.
Yeah, so they say.
Find another way, brother. This path is blocked by
My luck
strictures.
to be that sadistic crown killer.
No, no, no.
Won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful overseers in good standing, no trial is required. For theft of food, for hindering a sworn overseer of the Abbey in his duties. Death.
The Vice Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
I'd wager it'll all be over soon. I'm surprised it's taken us this long to deal with a mob of wolves.
What the strictures... We're about wait.
Okay, that was very careful. Oof.
I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart. Tests me. Taunts me.
Will topple soon. The sisters burn. And I feel it in my bones. So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved. If we eliminate Paolo, there's no end to the influence we'll exert over Karnaca, over all of Serkonos.
A dozen overseers have died trying to bring Paolo down. We've struck him fatal injuries, and somehow he comes back the next day to fight again. Whatever witchcraft he has, even the ancient music is ineffective.
I believe Paolo is in possession of some unclean artifact. It's my fear that he has to be killed twice in one day.
And the Duke won't help?
The Duke is no friend of ours. He exiled me from the Grand Palace, and he's done everything possible to push the Abbey of the Everyman out of Serkonos. The look on his face when he dismissed me from court. There's something wrong with people who live in palaces for too long.
Okay. I'm going to go for it. Wish me luck.
Just what we needed. More wind and dust.
Shit, burn!
Good riddance. Wow. Walking around with Burns' body? Oh.
Am I at the wrong place?
I know what I saw.
Good work. Vern was a tough prick. Look who's the big hero.
I've been trying to bring Burn down for months. You did what others couldn't.
And now you owe me, Paolo.
We've been at war with the Abbey, not just over territory, but over the people of Karnaca as well. This is my home. And I'm gonna send Burn to Dunwall without his hands, to explain things to the High Overseer and the Empress herself. Bet you didn't see this coming, Vice Overseer. Now, what is it you want?
I need to get inside Aramis Stilton's house.
You're intriguing, and maybe more dangerous than most who've darkened my doorway.
I advise you to remember it.
Here's what you'll need to enter the house.
Regardless of what happens in Karnaca, remember where you came from. Acquit yourself better than the Duke has.
You can count on that, friend. The Duke's a worthless buffoon. Get this guy out of here.
Oh, I'm sleeping. I gotta get that.
What do you know about Aramis Stilton's house?
That's a bad place. You walk by some nights, you feel the hairs on your neck standing up. But they say Stilton was solid before whatever happened there. Good to the people working down in his mines.
What happened inside the house?
I just know the rumors. Batshit rich choffers had a party. Maybe something weirder. Before then, the Duke was just another aristocratic snot. After that night, he had a fire in him. A plan. The Duke, the Abbey, the Empress in Dunwall. None of them know what's best for Karnaca.
But you do.
Maybe you don't understand how things work down here. Things are changing. And if I have my way, I'll be guiding the course of the city for a long time to come.
That might be less fun than you imagine.
I don't know who to pick. I hate both equally.
Keep taking out overseers. We'll warm up to you just fine.
Are you okay?
Is this the void? Are you the cursed outsider? Oh.
You wouldn't be pissed, would you? Probably would. I think I... Oh... I'll just skip the save. I think I'll go with the overseers. I don't know, the overseer is humble, at the very least. I think I trust him more, you know? Which is, for me, a very weird thing to say. Ah. They're all trash. Maybe I should kill the both of them.
Huh? Strange. Very strange indeed. I must be
Hello?
strength from
Who's
my
there?
past.
Someone there.
For are we not as one? Just what do you think you're doing? End of the road for you!
Can't she?
Now we're getting somewhere.
You up for a beer later?
I miss the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
Okay, we're in Shazel.
That's it. The information was good.
The ones I know for sure is Finch on the left, Snuffed in second, and Winslow third.
Finch wasn't the first.
WTF. I was writing a chart and everything. Why is it different?
I did save right before going to unlock it, so it shouldn't have changed.
Time is an odd thing. I left Karnaca decades ago, excited about all the Dunwall might hold. I remember falling in love with Jessamine, watching her crowned as Empress, Emily's birth, the Rat Plague, then Jessamine's death and another coronation. Now all this, back in the city where I was born. Stilton's home hides a mystery, but I'll tear it apart brick by brick to learn the secret of Delilah's immortality, as long as it ends with her in chains. She might have pulled herself up from nothing, but I ran out of sympathy for tyrants and witches a long time ago. All I want is to put an end to Delilah's reign and make sure Emily is safe. One more time. Definitely odd. Something just shifted. This place is cursed, cracked. I can feel the void seeping in.
Please. Don't do this to me.
I know you think I don't belong here. Insufferable elitist.
Is that Stilton?
They drop food for me, in and out, like the wind. I think they're afraid.
The Duke is paying the Howlers to drop food for Stilton.
We'll be getting started soon. The Duke's beloved is coming back.
Seems unaware of me.
There are whales down in the mines. I hear them howling to one another. Swollen beasts.
Snap out of it, man.
Warm the quilts, will you? I feel...
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever
That guy
know.
just gives me chills.
It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
Like it's going to be cold tonight.
Oh boy. There will be consequences.
How did I get so old? Where are the men of my younger days? The dances we had here. Is there bad news from the mines? I can sense it. How many dead?
I think I should just put him out of his misery and kill him. Something in me wants to do that.
It's ruining the carpets. I can't stand the way they look at me. Ashworth, Jindosh, and little Luke are grown up. They will never accept me. Not really. She clawed her way back. Ashworth, help open the way. Quiet! The one in the void hears everything. This can't be right. Who has been fooling with the clocks? I'll have their pay docked!
Well, let's see if it doesn't end the game.
This is a mercy.
Oh, I'm allowed to do that. Oh. Look at that now.
By the void.
Guests are waiting in the study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
There's a note on the door, Captain Winterbaum.
What? He's out back. I need the code to the study.
Time travel, oh no.
But he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I got my ass chewed out by the Royal Curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yes, that's her. She's an odd one. Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Captain.
The only way out of here is through the present, using this timepiece.
Hello. He has no idea. Okay, so I can't pass here.
Honestly, why does Stilton even wall?
That's cool. Wish I had something like that.
Stilton's manor is falling apart.
On my duties. I'm no hero.
What's the kitchen key?
sounded like she was taste testing the wine.
She can afford that. Come on, the kitchen key should be in the kitchen. That's an unwritten law. Oh. Maybe it's in the present? No, that would be stupid. Maybe it's just somewhere else.
Stilton had taste before lunacy took his mind.
Can I go? I think I can. Can you attack me? Oh, they have no idea where I am. I just popped away. That's a fun thing.
I might be able to get around that, going back into the past.
Okay. Maybe I should save the game. Did it work? Yeah.
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
So it was just for looting and fun, I guess. Oh, can I go in here?
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
A lot of dead people, mostly. If I do this incorrectly.
Aramis Stilton actually play the harp or the piano?
Not that I ever heard.
Whoops. Oh, it's back down here.
Stilton's sealed off from the rest of the district.
Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Kitchen key. Kitchen key, where are you?
Kitchen key could be hanging on a wall hook.
True. God, my sight is bad. Let me see if it really is in the present. It is.
Today. Get nothing.
I don't think the Duke and Stilton are on good terms.
Today feels different. Stilton seems spooked.
Watch yourself up there. Nobody's repaired the balcony yet. If those supports break, I might not be able to catch your heavy ass.
I'm counting on you, ma'am. It might be romantic.
All right. Smells like piss.
Ow. Oh. It was the perfect crime. Is he okay? Yeah, he's fine.
Nice.
Just spooked. He's probably very spooked. What? Oh.
Why so much evil?
There's a dog. Oh, Look at you. Oh, there's people here, I can't go in. No, that's where I couldn't go. I don't trust an elevator. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Who's that? Wisdom.
Oh wait, I'm back up in here.
There's an energy in the air near this place. I need the combination to Stilton's study.
Where's the... come... oh...
Huh?
Think you're...
Oof. We have a loading screen.
I wanna ask my dad for bubble tea as payment for me sorting his receipts.
You ever had bubble tea before?
Yes.
Oh, you like it? I've heard a lot about it, but I never actually seen or tasted it.
There's a place in town called Panda Tea and they use real fruit, so it's awesome.
Huh. I wonder what it's like to have fruits in your tea. Never got this fancy myself. Is it? It's Stilton. Alright, I can't use my powers. I'm sorry, dog.
Bubble tea is like a fruit smoothie with tapioca pearls, but Panda Tea does make real teas and various pearls and jellies, so that place is a. My cousin and I love that place.
I don't know if we even have bubble tea in here. Let's save before talking to him.
There's the notebook.
Oh, he won't talk to me.
Hey. Who is...
Let's have a
Do they have bubble tea in Starbucks? We don't have Starbucks in Israel, but to know.
Bubble tea is typically found at Oriental shops and places.
So Starbucks is basically just coffee.
I know you're here somewhere.
Hey, who is... Hey, where...
Coffee and food, yeah.
You can't have gone far. You don't stand a chance.
They're probably wondering who the hell keeps going back and forth all the time. Okay, I need to get there. Right, that's the combination. What was it? Nine, 7, 8. That's a lot of people to get messed with.
So many.
Need to get this going though.
You have so many fans.
Go on. Don't stop here.
They all wanna get their hands on you.
Nasty boys. Okay. This is the weirdest day in their lives. 978, I think it was. 978, yeah. Maybe I'll draw them somewhere else real quick.
Someone there? Stay sharp.
He's still alive. And I'll search with you.
Most of my dad's receipts is coffee.
That's a mood. Your dad is a mood.
Here you are.
Alright, we
Things
did
seem
it.
to be the worst here. The two times are overlapping somehow.
It's again death of the outside. Oh.
Welcome again to my house. Let's get this over with.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge when natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
The more I hear, the more I think this is ill-advised. Who wants to speak with the dead? If this Delilah really was killed or banished from the world, what if she's lost her mind?
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
The one time doubt doesn't kill a person, this shit happens.
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars! This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Wait! Wait! We can't really...
Idiot!
Here, returned from the cold, from forever.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I can still see the insides. One has become a stone, the other reforged and marked by the one whose eyes are black.
Poor Aramis. I feel obliged to take care of him out of loyalty to my father.
Wait. You are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
The void beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
Are we going out of here? Yep.
Time to go. Back to the dreadful whale.
Just for all the coffee receipts, you're owed a coffee. Just for teasing you like this. Well.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But This one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Holy shit, that guy would give me a heart attack if I ever met him.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the wounds only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted to the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world is full of secrets.
Whew.
Have you finished this game already, or is this still your first playthrough?
It's the first one. I know lore stuff because of the quotes and the reading and stuff on the Tumblr. But we also watched speedruns, which are really incorrect.
Back to the skiff. Sokolov should be waiting.
Because people use glitches to finish the game faster. It's a speedrun. So I really only caught glimpses. They skip cutscenes, they skip dialogues, they sometimes even skip entire maps.
So all this info is mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's a lot to take, especially because our Corvo is
It is for me.
He's from the first game. He's not from the second one. So I have no idea what the hell is going on. I came from here, right? Yeah, okay.
till someone puts an end to it.
You're back. That was quick.
What?
So is Stilton. Maybe I don't even want to know.
I didn't see her. She was leaning against the wall.
It's not right. What happened to Aramis? He deserved better. Another place full of bad memories. Let's go.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Emote.
Yes. I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers, and I've been to Stilton's house. We can go.
She give you the a spook.
Yeah. Just like in the first game. Billy is the spook queen. She always spooks me. Sometimes I think it's her mission in life.
Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca.
She's spookier
where his
than
father
Delilah.
once pinned a medal to my chest. Over the ruins, the Duke built a structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. A sprawling estate to humble all others.
Wait.
A monument to his ego.
It's the Duke mission?
I owe it to the people of my homeland to make this right. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
If this is the Duke's mission, it means we're like about to finish the game.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You deserve peace, my love.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit.
Oh boy.
Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
Paolo had ambitions. All fallen to pieces now. As much as I hate to say it, Karnaca needs a man like Byrne.
Niece.
Where are they? Oh, this gives me memories.
Healthy respect for the people of Serkonos. Fear of the executioner's block has been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
Are you ready for this?
I've broken into palaces before. They're made to keep out armies.
Is that a
Stopping a single
whale?
man who's dedicated to his cause, that's another story altogether.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile. Emily and I have a lot to think about after all this is done.
You know what? Let me make a new stream because there's only 2 missions left, so we can finish the game right now. I just want to have 2 parts.